Gian Lee this morning is live at Exhibition Place, embarking on a journey that blends in, well, all kinds of facets.
It blends digital and painted artistry for all in a brand new art exhibit. So let's say good morning to Gian Lee. G, I'm sure there's some pretty stunning artworks.
Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Jen. Who knew? I had no idea there was an art gallery right here on the grounds of the CNE, and it's been here for a very long time. Joining me now is CEO of CNE, Daryl Brown. Good morning.
Hey, nice to see you again.
My first time here, I had no idea there was an art gallery here.
Oh, yeah. No, well, this one's been here since 2017, but we go back to 1902 with art. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, no, I know. You've got a photo right there up on the wall. So there's a long-standing history of art being showcased here.
Absolutely. There were two art galleries built, 1902 right here, and then this one was 1906. And there was annual exhibitions, group of 7, a lot of their classic works premiered here.
And now we're going to fast forward to 2023, and we've got a very cool exhibit here, Matt Chessco's Art Revolution. Tell me a little bit more.
Absolutely. Look, this is, and we also call it artificial, because Matt has incorporated almost anything you can think of, starting with artificial intelligence. It evolves through. He prepares paintings physically, and then they transform into NFTs as well. So it's taking a little bit of everything, and it's really quite something.
Amazing. Okay, let's head in there. It's a free exhibit running through till January 5th. And what's really cool is this is his debut solo exhibit.
Absolutely. He's got, millions of followers, but this is the first time to physically be exhibiting.
Okay, let's meet Matt. Thank you. Good morning, Matt. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, thank you. And you?
Congratulations. I know it's your very first solo exhibit. How are you feeling right now?
I'm really excited. I've been dreaming of doing this for a long time, and now it's happening, so I'm really grateful.
And I love when you walk in, it's so welcoming. Here's an example of some of your artwork. How did you get started? What your background in this?
So I actually got a certificate in industrial design, and then I was really young, and I felt like I needed more school experience, so I went to university. I studied mechanical engineering. I got a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. I got my certificate in 2018, and then I started working. I had one of the best jobs I could get, and after 4 days of working there, I was like, what am I doing here? So I came back to my place, and I listed the pros and cons of keeping my job, and in the pros section, I only wrote one thing.
Which was what?
Can you guess?
I don't know.
I was making money.
You were making money, and that's not good enough. That's just only one pro. The rest were cons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then it was clear to me I had to quit engineering.
Yeah.
So the next day I went to the office. I learned how to use the printer, and I printed my resignation letter. Then my boss came in, and I told him, I don't think I want to be an engineer after all. And then he told me what's your plan? What are you gonna do next week? And I had no plan, and I just wanted to tell him something. So I said the first thing that came to my mind. I said, you know what? I'm gonna become an artist.
And there you go. And we're so grateful that you did. So we're gonna give you more of a sneak peek in the next half hour. There's actually a portrait being done of me right now, so you don't wanna miss it. Again, congratulations, Matt. This is at Withrow Common running through till January 5th. withrowcommon.ca for all the information. Good morning. We are live here at Withrow Common. It is this beautiful art space here at the CNE, and you're looking at the iconic Marilyn Monroe. This is an original painting done by artist Matt Chessco. And guess who joins me now? Matt Chessco. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is your first debut solo exhibit. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And of course, we had to highlight some of your work here. 3 iconic artists right here. Tell me through, walk me through your art process.
Yeah, sure. So every time I do a painting, I start by doing the digital version on Photoshop, so I can play around with the shapes, the colors, and everything. And then I create stencils to help me guide the brush strokes, if you will. And then I use a paint roller to apply the paint on the canvas. I use my finger a lot. I use paint brushes as well. And then you get these paintings that you see right here. And then I also make like really entertaining videos from photos I take of the paintings while I'm making the paintings.
So there's a lot going on. First of all, these are original art pieces by you. You painted this, but then you take that and you create this cool story on TikTok or Instagram, and you've gotten over 2 billion views on all your social media platforms. That's incredible.
Yes, I'm really grateful. I'm really thankful for everything that's happening. And I think I was lucky because when I started, TikTok became a thing.
Yes.
And I decided to make my videos more entertaining.
How long does an art piece like this take?
So the Marilyn Monroe painting, I worked on it for like 3 months. Whereas the Billie Eilish painting, it took me 4 days of nonstop work to create the piece. So it really depends, and as I get more experience, it takes me less and less time.
Yeah, because you've only been doing this for 3 years. What's really cool is if you come here to Withrow Common, this is a free exhibit, and you are actually doing a collaboration with a robot. Tell me a little bit more about this.
Yeah, so I was approached by a company called Robotics.
Yes.
And they asked me if I wanted to make replicas of my paintings made by the robot. And I was the first artist they approached, so I said yes, let's do it. Sounds fun. And so we're working on this piece that you see right here. And we already did 3 paintings together. Yeah. The first one was the lion that you see right there. So the whole painting that you see in front of you was made by the robot, and it was actually it's actually a replica of my original painting, which is a lot larger.
Yeah, which is right over here. So what's really cool is the art bot is basically doing an original replica of your original painting, which we have here. That's your painting over there.
Yes, exactly.
And it's just a cool experience for anyone who comes down to this exhibit, right?
Yeah, I don't think you can see this anywhere else. It's really unique to this exhibition.
Amazing. And again, this is completely free, so you definitely want to come check it out. It runs right through till January 5th. Again, if you want more information, withrowcommon.ca. We are live here at Withrow Commons, right here on the grounds of the CNE, and you may notice a familiar face right here. This is Hanson. It is an acrylic robotic arm, and it's doing a portrait of me in collaboration with artist Matt Chessco. To explain a little bit more about the technology involved here, we're joined by Sari. Hi there, how are you?
I'm great, thank you for having me.
Okay, so how cool is this? Tell me a little bit more about this collaboration.
Absolutely, so every stroke that you see the robot doing here was originally done by Matt. He mentioned before about using Photoshop and whatnot. We capture the strokes that way, and then the robot reproduces that one-to-one with real paint on canvas, creating a new kind of style of painting.
Yeah, and this is, I want people at home to really understand, this isn't replacing an artist, but this is allowing people to get an original replica, which is very different than a printout, right?
Absolutely, that's exactly it. We work very much with artists, a collaboration together, but it's just a much higher quality end product than a traditional print, but also makes art more affordable for the average consumer.
How many artists have you signed up so far?
Right now, we have over 200 artists on our wait list that want to work with us. We've been collaborating with Matt and several other artists at the moment, so it's been really a wild ride to see all the artists buy in.
And I love the fact that this also gives an opportunity for the artists to take control of their work as well when they collaborate with you.
Absolutely. They maintain full creative control over the piece. We work very hands-on with them to determine things like pricing and edition sizing, and it's just a way for them to earn more money doing what they love and make their work more accessible to people.
How did this idea come about?
So I can't take full credit. That goes out to my partner in crime, Chloe Ryan, who's our CEO. She was an artist herself, had that background there, and had the experience of having way more people want to buy her work than actually she could make paintings that fast enough. So she said, I'm a mechanical engineer, there's got to be a way to solve it, and hence Acrylic Robotics was born.
And this is a great opportunity for you, Matt, because your background is engineering and industrial design, and you're an artist. So how cool is it to see your artwork being done like this?
The reason why I'm doing it is because I think it's really cool and nobody else is doing it for now. And it's a really nice way for artists to make more income.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my original paintings are really expensive. So if people want to buy my paintings for a lower price, it's a really nice opportunity.
Yeah, and what I love is it's not a printout. You're still getting original brush strokes, like that kind of stuff. So it's an original replica, very different than a printout.
Yeah, exactly. So each painting made by the robot is 100% original, and they're all different, which makes them more appealing, I would say.
Yeah. For sure. Okay, so you have to stay tuned for the next segment. You're going to see the finished project as well. You're going to see Matt doing something really cool with my portrait. You don't want to miss it. And if you want to check out his exhibition here, withrowcommons.ca, runs through until January 5th. We are here at Withrow Common for a very cool exhibit. It is free, by the way, so you can come down anytime right through till January 5th. It features the artwork of Matt Chessco, and now for the big reveal. So the reason I'm doing this is because, here we go, a portrait of me. Yay! So to give you an idea, this is an original paint, painted by Matt Chessco. And then this one, part of it was done by a robot called the acrylic robotic arm. And then, of course, we're going to show you the digital aspect of it. Matt, this is incredible. So tell me a little bit about doing both of these.
Yeah, so this painting was 100% made by me.
Yeah.
This one would normally be made 100% by the robot, but we didn't have much time, so the whole face is made by me, but the hair and the doodles in the background were made by the robot.
Right, and this is a collaboration to understand that you've got the original piece, but then you can get an original replica for a fraction of the price. And it's really cool that artists are collaborating with the robot to be able to create masterpieces like this.
Yeah, it's a really nice way for artists to make more income, I would say.
And then, of course, what's really cool, Matt, come on over here. You have over 2 billion views on all your social media platforms, and here's why. So through the process, he snapped photos, and now he's going to show you what he does to create this cool experience that you see on TikTok and Instagram. All right, walk us through this. What's happening?
All right, I'll just show you, I guess.
Okay. So you're actually going to post this on your social media platform?
Yes.
Okay, I want to see this again. So you created all of this. You edited this video.
Yeah.
Nice. So you actually have millions of views, right? On your social media platforms?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to try this. Here we go. Are you ready? Ready? Woo! I got it, right?
Yeah, that was actually pretty impressive.
Thanks. We'll have to pause it because it's just going to keep going. Okay, so Matt, walk us really quickly how you created this digital version. I guess while you're painting, you're snapping photos along the way. How many photos did you end up taking?
So for this video, I only took like 12 photos.
Yeah, which is right here on display.
Yeah, so while I was making the painting, I was taking photos every step of the way. And then I spent a few hours editing the whole thing to create this video that we just saw.
Wow, and now I understand why you get millions and millions of views on your social media platform, because that's a fun way to display your artwork.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's what made me get where I am today. It's because of these entertaining videos.
Yeah, you've only been doing this for 3 years.
Yeah, I don't know how I got to here, but I'm really happy I'm here.
Well, congratulations. Thank you so much. This was so much fun. I'm not sure you're going to be able to sell that for $40,000, but let's see, right? But if you want more information or check out this incredible exhibit, all you have to do is go to withrowcommon.ca. Again, it is Matt Chessco, his debut solo exhibit right here on the CNE grounds, right through till January 5th. Congratulations. Thank you. Because the player's going to play. And I'm just gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it. Shake it off, shake it off. Look who's here! Yay! I can shake, 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 shake it. Shake it off, shake it off. Travis!
Oh, you look so beautiful.
Thank you.
lucky to
I
have
thought
you
I'd
here
take a
today.
break from my Eras tour just to be here with you at Casa Loma.
You know what?
What?
I'm so impressed by you. I'm gonna get a touchdown today. I'm gonna get 2 touchdowns.
For me?
For you.
Promise me, Travis, no bad blood.
No bad
Only
blood.
mad love.
And beautiful, you gave me all these amazing friendship bracelets. It's gonna help me out there on the 40-yard line.
Can't wait. Happy Halloween, everybody.
If you haven't guessed, Taylor, we are one of the trending costumes this year for Halloween, and it's not that hard to do.
No, it's not. I have to thank Donna Swift, aka Chelsea, my producer, for putting together this amazing costume. She actually sewed on these patches. Look at that.
And it's stunning, and made you your VIP Kansas City Chiefs backstage pass.
So I can come to all your games, Travis.
And I'm going to dance for you, too.
And we have to thank NFL Canada.
NFL Canada, thank you very much for the authentic Travis Kelce jersey. And I got some tight end pads here, which are really quite holding everything together. We are at Casa Loma.
Yes.
Halloween is
No, and
here.
it's the last
Legends
day
of
for
Horror.
Legends of Horror. You don't want to miss it. It is a fabulous time, a 2-kilometer walk.
Yeah, it's a theatrical promenade. You can go through the gardens. You can stop at Captain Morgan's Lounge midway through. There are animatronics. There are actors. There are incredible visual displays that will creep you out a little bit. And it takes about an hour and a half to go through, but it is worth looking around every corner. So many Easter eggs on Halloween.
Of course.
To grab your attention.
So it's not too late. You don't want to miss it. In the meantime, I know all the kids out there, you're getting ready to dress up today for Halloween. We have some viewer pics of some fabulous costumes.
Yeah, we're going to start with Sue and her Frenchie Grayson in matching outfits for the Witches Walk. Cute.
Amy and her family in their costumes. How amazing.
Check this out. Jaden's in his costume matching with the pumpkin.
Nicole says this is her grandson, Carson, in his skunk costume. Happy Halloween, Carson, and have fun trick-or-treating for the first time.
Oh my gosh, so fun. Lynn and Susie dressed up at a Stouffville Halloween party as Morticia and the Dragon Queen.
And happy Halloween to Mario. Thank you
Mario.
so much for sending in all those pics. We love it.
We do love it, but you know what we love more?
More.
We love our babe, Taylor Swift.
Thank you. And we have to thank Paulo here with the Casa Loma. He's the conductor for the orchestra here. So thank you so much for joining us.
And that's one of the really cool things you can see here as well. There's a special room set up, the Phantom of the Opera.
Whoa.
It's here.
But it's back to me, of course.
Sure is.
Taylor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Travis, I don't think we're in Kansas City anymore. We are here at Casa Loma for the Legends of Horror.
But I feel safe with you, babe.
Oh, baby, will you protect me? Because I'm a little nervous right now.
Of course, if you protect me, when the scary things pop out too. There are a lot of scary things popping out around here.
You know I don't like this stuff.
I know. I actually do love this stuff.
Yes.
So we'll be good together. We'll make a
Okay.
good team. A lot of work goes into this. This is the theatrical promenade that begins kind of the lower gardens here,
Right.
extends all the way through Casa Loma. It's a treat.
It is a treat, and I get nervous and scared really easily, but it's also a lot of fun. Joining us now is Kyle Lundy. He's the technical director here at Casa Loma.
Oh, Mr. Incredible!
Mr. Incredible is pretty incredible with all of the special effects that take place here.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a huge production. It's a beast of a production. We have over 40 animatronics. We've got 40 projectors. We got 30 fog machines. We got 250 lights. It's amazing. Some of these guys go up to 15 feet high.
And as you walk through,
Yeah, let's take a walk. Do you ever hide behind a tree and just see how
All the
people
time.
react?
All the time. It's my favorite part.
That must please you to no end.
Yeah, definitely.
come on in, Kyle. And so I love the fact that you use the grounds of the castle here to create this incredible experience.
Yeah, it really lends itself nicely to this kind of scenery. You know,
Yeah.
we have a giant castle downtown Toronto with these beautiful gardens that we dress up like a wonderful haunted graveyard here.
Now, how does these work? So, because they're kind of trigger activated?
Yeah, so as you can see, every one of these has a little sensor. It's like a laser. So that when somebody walks by, it triggers it, and it runs a program pre-recorded that we've done audio to. We've set up all the pneumatic actuators to run a certain way and to do certain things. And it doesn't stop. It just keeps happening all over the place.
The integration with live actors, too, gives you always that. It's changing. Every time you come through, there's something a little different,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. They're always moving around,
I
always.
love it. They're so into
They do
their
a great
role
job.
here. You know, for Bill and myself in the world of TV, we're so impressed by the high production value here.
Thank you. Yeah, it's amazing. We have such a good team here. We got 10 guys on the tech team. We got a whole decor team. Our maintenance team helps out. Porters, security, everybody does their part for this show. And watch your step there.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good point, too. When you come and walk through this theatrical promenade, make sure you have some good hiking boots or comfortable shoes.
Absolutely,
it's a bit
yeah.
of a hike. It's incredible. And you're dealing with the elements, too. I mean, this is all outside. That must be a challenge.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. I'm freezing right now.
But the animatronics seem to be able to...
Well, they sometimes, yeah. Well, I mean, we do our best to waterproof everything and make sure that they can last all month long. But sometimes, you know, things break, and that's where I come in. I fix them.
And so it's not too late. Today's the last day to catch Legends of Horror. You don't want to miss it. And then, of course, right after, you transition right into the holiday season.
Yeah, I'm already into Christmas mode.
Oh, that's wild. Well, I'm staying in Halloween mode for
Yes.
one more day. CasaLoma.ca is where you can still get tickets.
And, of course, we love all the costumes. Mr. Incredible, you look incredible. And then Travis here, who's been my partner all day.
We got to talk about fantasy, all right? You're not doing great for me.
Oh, man.
Pick it up next week. I need a W.
Okay.
Thank you.
With Taylor by my side, I'm going to get a couple more touchdowns.
Perfect.
For you.
I just need to come to a game, and then we get the win.
Yes.
In the meantime, it's a win-win for all the kids there at home with your beautiful costumes. We thank you so much for sending your pictures. We want to give a shout-out to some of these pictures.
This is Emma as Chucky. Look at that, Taylor.
So funny. Oh, my goodness. Okay, how about this? The penguin did it. Victoria is the police officer, and Isabella is the penguin.
Aw. This next one is from Barbara, Bill, and their children and grandchildren who love Halloween, just like me.
Our viewer, Sonia, as Harley Quinn, and James Brown.
Maria was in Bolton Saturday morning with the Mad Hatter and the Knights of the Queen of Hearts.
And then Ruby in her pumpkin costume, so adorable. Thank you so much for sending us those pictures.
And you look fantastic, my beautiful girlfriend.
Thank you, Travis. Listen, thank you for protecting me through the Legends of Horror.
Thank you for protecting me. I feel like we're a pretty good team. Let's dance.
Let's dance. Listen, it was a cruel summer, but it's been a fantastic fall. We are here live at Casa Loma for CP24 Breakfast. And Travis, did you rent this entire castle for me?
Well, Taylor, VIP comes with its privileges, right? Oh, this is awkward. I hope TMZ isn't filming. Why don't we move over? I also arranged a nice little maestro. Paulo is going to be playing for us in a little bit, but I'll tell you why. Snuggle up here, honey bunny, by the piano. And look, we got candles. This is really some
This is
mood
so
lighting.
romantic, Travis.
Well, today's Lotto Max jackpot, it's an estimated $55 million, plus an estimated 4 Max Millions. Lotto Max, dream to the max, and right now we are giving away a $100 Lotto Max plus Encore voucher for your chance to win big. So big you could actually probably buy yourself tickets to Kansas City Chiefs or the Eras Tour, right?
For my
if you won
tour.
big. In honor of Halloween costume, we are playing Name That Taylor Swift Edition. Taylor Swift Edition. Casa Loma's Maestro Paulo will play, and we have to guess which Taylor Swift song. So play along at home, and we'll tell you how you can win right after we see how we do with this game.
I should be good at this.
Okay, yeah, you should, because you wrote every song.
Yes.
Okay, Maestro Paulo, take it away.
Here we go.
Do we have a Swiftie in the house?
Oh, this is Cruel Summer. Oh, it's like an upbeat version. It's an upbeat version of Cruel Summer.
I love that. Okay, well, we didn't do so well on that first one. Keep track at home because you'll get a chance to play
It was
as
a
well.
cruel summer, but a fabulous fall right now.
Yes, and it'll be an amazing winter because we'll be spending it together.
Yes.
All right, Maestro.
Take it away.
Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, na na na. Shake it off, shake it off. Woo-hoo. Okay, well, we got one.
I love how you did that, Travis. The woohoo.
Did you write that knowing you would meet me one day?
Yes.
And I'd have to shake off any
Because
loss?
I shook it over to the guy with the hella good hair.
Oh, well, I'm a tight end, so I can shake it off, too. Okay. All right, here we go, next one.
Okay.
Yeah, people at home are going, stop, please. You're ruining Taylor's
The kids are like, oh.
No, they're loving. The kids are loving it. It's
The kids
adults
are
that I don't
loving
think. Okay, as soon as Meister is ready.
You belong with me.
Yeah, I do.
Travis.
But what's the song?
You belong with me.
Oh, okay. Good job, babe.
You're welcome.
You're so good.
You're so
Do we have more?
handsome.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Blank space. Like what was happening in my brain for about 20 seconds.
Blank
I got a
space.
blank space. Okay, thank you, Maestro. Whoa.
Thank you, Paulo.
Da-da-da. That was like a dramatic pause. All right. Standing in the white dress, staring at the sunset, yeah. Red lips and rosy cheeks, just like you, babe. Wildest dream. I knew eventually I'd hit the words if I sang it long enough. This was actually a breakup song.
Travis,
But we can't talk about
I am
exes.
so impressed that you know all my music.
Babe, I listen to it nonstop at home. When I'm in practice. Oh, we got one more.
Okay. Trouble when you trouble
with like the goat that goes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's a meme. You shouldn't. Oh, it's such a good song too. Trouble.
I know. Is it called Trouble?
I knew you were in trouble. You were never trouble.
No.
I don't know how you came up with the inspiration for that song, because you are nothing but unicorns and lollipops and sunny days.
Isn't he handsome? Isn't he handsome,
Babe,
Travis?
you're beautiful. Okay, all you need to do at home is tell us one of the songs from this game. Visit cp24.com/contest and enter the song title for your chance to win a $100 Lotto Max plus Encore voucher. Good luck. I love you so much.
I
Let's just
love
keep dancing.
you. We are live here at Casa Loma. Legends of Horror. Don't forget, it's the last day.
CasaLoma.ca to get your tickets and start time.
This is such an intimate date.
This is so good. Let's go back to the couch. I'm really enjoying that. This castle, wow, it is iconic in the city. Obviously, Legends of Horror is a big deal, which ends today, so get your tickets to CasaLoma.ca. But something that is year-round, and it just comes with the admission into the castle, is this celebrity gallery.
Yeah, it's called the Backstage Celebrity Gallery, and it's really cool because it highlights some of the films that have been shot right here on location.
And look at this red carpet. You're used to it,
Yes.
babe, Taylor, walking a red carpet. Can you give me a little tip on how to walk the red carpet?
It's all about attitude, Travis.
Ooh, I like that.
And it's literally just giving it attitude and making.
Oh, and the head dips. Well, let
Contact
me
with
show
camera.
you, because
Yes.
after a touchdown,
Yes.
this is how I walk my red carpet.
Oh, showing off that tight end.
Hey now. All right, let's get a little bit of a walk and talk tour, because a lot of films have been shot in this iconic castle.
I mean, Jackie Chan. I didn't know that Tuxedo, part of it was shot here.
I didn't know a lot of these. I
Yeah.
didn't know Vin Diesel with Pacifier was shot here.
And a cool fact, the folks here at Casa Loma told me that's the only time the pool here at Casa Loma has been filled with water.
That is wild. Chris Evans.
Of course.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. And they have like scenes from the films playing overhead, so you can get a feel for how this looked when they actually shot here.
Yeah, to give you an idea, right there, you can see on the screen there.
Chicago, in the library.
Yes.
I actually interviewed Richard Gere back in the early 2000s. He is an incredible person in real life, just gives you all his attention. Or he really kind of won me over. I was a fan, but
Yes.
a super fan now.
But it doesn't get any bigger than Richard Gere.
It doesn't. Huge, iconic.
And again, this exhibit is here all year round. You can come, and it's included in your admission ticket.
Yeah, and it just keeps going and going. I've actually never been through this space before. Casa Loma just keeps giving and giving, and I think it's important because sometimes you go and you kind of want to see something a little different, a little new, and you can bring your friends, your family, whenever you're in town, just explore this.
And of course, one of the most famous Canadians, Mike Myers, here. For the Love Guru with Jessica Alba.
I had no idea that was filmed here
And it
either.
just keeps going and going.
Whoa.
And it's so
Salma
lifelike
Hayek?
because I know that Salma Hayek, she's a tiny, tiny, petite lady. So this is a great...
That's like a VIP. She's bottle service. I want to hang out with Salma Hayek. And look, Drake, obviously.
Of course, right? We're in the 6.
We're in the 6 views.
And Drake here.
Super cool. And wait for you. Music videos filmed here in the castle. Not surprising. I mean, he loves this city. Raptors garb. Oh,
and these are like hyper-realistic silicone figures.
Yeah.
Right?
They really are really impressive. I can't believe how big this is.
And I was told that when you go really close, you can even see like the texture in the skin and everything. That's how lifelike it is.
Yeah, but when you're walking through, don't touch it.
No, of course not.
All right, you know what? This is amazing to see, but what is also amazing is some of the pictures you've been sending in all morning of your costumes. So we want to continue along that realm. So Connie sending in this photo of Grumpy Giraffe and friends.
And then Jackie says, I took my service dog Winston to a costume party at my local Silvers Club. He won first prize for costume. Grr, like a pirate. Yeah.
This is Hank from Whitby, Ontario. He's an 8-year-old Bernese mountain dog who pulls his cart around the neighborhood collecting food bank donations. So cool. He also accepts doggy treats.
Chris from Milton dressed up as the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Very cool.
And happy first Halloween to Kiara. It's so exciting the first time. I think I remember that. Dressed up as Minnie Mouse. Have fun.
Adorable. This is Amara, 5 years old, and Scarlett, 3 years old, dressed up as Rapunzel and Cinderella.
And this one from Darius and Arvin, dressed up as Spider-Man and Batman. Going with the superhero themes.
Yes, but in case you decide to go as Taylor or Travis, very easy costume to do.
Yes.
Yes.
And again, I want to thank NFL Canada for providing the authentic Travis Kelce shirt jersey.
And I'd love to thank my producer, Chelsea, who put together this awesome costume.
And she also got us these beautiful...
bracelets.
I thought they were from you, though.
Oh, they are.
They are, okay, just through our producer. I still love you.
I love you too, Travis.
You're
Happy
the best.
Halloween, everyone.
Let's get to Jian Lee. Live this morning right now. She's at the Reelworld Film Festival. So much excitement happening there. Of course, this highlights all kinds of BIPOC production, films, etc. G, you're there telling us more about it. Good morning.
Good morning, Nick. Yeah, they are literally getting things set up as people who are attending the film festival and the summit will be arriving over the next little while. So you can see it is busy, and this is the 23rd year for the Reelworld Film Festival. And of course, the one who started it all is Tanya Williams. Come on in. She's the founder and executive director. Good morning.
Great to see you up this early.
Yes, thank you for squeezing us in because I know it's busy. You're getting ready for the festival and the summit. Tell me about this year's lineup.
Like the lineup of the films?
Yes, yes.
So we have a lot of films. We've got the opening night tonight, which is happening at the Royal. Tickets still available. Just a few, though. And we've got the Filmmaker here I think you're going to be talking to. And it's great. It's Love in a Major Organ. And we just a huge lineup. All Day Friday is our shorts program. And also, you know, our shorts program, someone told me recently, is some of the best in Canada. It's all Canadian content. All our films are Canadian content. And we just, you know, we want an audience to come out and enjoy great docs this year, great features. So come on out, the Paradise and the Royal, to come see those films. But of course, as you mentioned, the summit is why we're really kicking off.
Yeah, this is a brand new feature.
This is brand new this year. You know, in 2018, we did a Reelworld Symposium, an all-day event. And after that, I was like, this is the direction. This is the future of where things are going. And we wanted to do the summit for our 20th anniversary in 2020, except there was this weird thing called COVID. So then we thought maybe 21, and then it was 22. But, you know, this is the first year that everyone feels much more comfortable being back in person, and that we could finally launch the summit.
And what's great about the summit, it's today and tomorrow, but there are going to be really important conversations that are going to take place over the next couple of days.
Well, I think you're even hosting one of those great conversations, so thank you very much for doing that. But yes, we're talking about AI and how that could be a positive thing for the industry. I'm tired of hearing why it's negative. I'm starting to feel like it's back in the old days when television, it's going to ruin everything. You know, it's like everything everything changes. We have keynote speeches. We have Tracy Melcher, who's getting an award of excellence. Anita Lee, who's getting our Visionary Award. And then we have our actual award. Filmmakers getting their awards, and that's going to stream on Tuesday on YouTube, so check that one out. But there's so many, I don't even know how we would go through it. There's so much going on. We have some private discussions. We have an organization called the Collective. Reelworld gathered some other executive directors of organizations similar to ours, and we've been talking once a month for 2 years, and now we got Heritage and Telefilm and Canadian Media Fund to come and sort of listen to some of the ideas we have about the changes that could happen in the industry. Change is slow, but we like the drip, drip, drip of trying to make those changes happen. But yeah, the summit is sold out. I mean, that shocked us because our biggest worry was, will anybody turn up for the summit?
Yeah.
And those are sort of all the main things.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it's sold out. There is a real desire for many people to get to know the industry, have these important conversations, and make necessary changes.
And I think because our focus has always been Canadian, 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 our discussions are about what is happening in Canada. The people we invite are some of the top leaders in Canadian screen industry. So I think that is a difference to us, to a lot of organizations who bring a lot of international people in, and that's important too. But Reelworld, we're just obsessed about Canadians.
All right, so we know that the summit sold out, but there are still tickets available for many of the films that are being screened. Just go to reelworld.ca. Thank you for joining us. I know you're busy.
Oh, thank you for coming.
It's an exciting time. Did you know that the Reelworld Film Festival is the oldest film festival here in Canada? So it started 23 years ago with the vision to really open the doors and opportunities for Black, Indigenous, Asian, South Asian, people of color to really understand what the industry is all about. And of course, it's not just the summit, but the festival itself, with the opening night film taking place tonight. Joining me now is Kim Albright, the filmmaker for tonight's opening night film.
Yeah.
Hi. Welcome
Hi.
to Toronto. I know you're usually from Vancouver, right?
Yes. So yeah, it's great to be here.
Your film, congratulations. It's been selected as the opening night film. Tell me a little bit more of With Love and a Major Organ.
Yes. So it's called With Love and a Major Organ, and it's based on the stage play of the same name, written by Julia Lederer, who's also the screenwriter of the film. And it's a comedy drama with a little bit of sci-fi and magical realism thrown in. And it's set in a world where everyone's heart is an object. So it's an object that best represents who you are and your personality, and also in a world where like everyone is so fixed to their technology and their devices, and they don't want to connect with their emotions. And then we meet this woman, Annabelle, who's the polar opposite of everyone. She wants to connect and have face-to-face interactions, and she meets this guy called George, who's like her, also kind of makes eye contact and reads a newspaper, and she just falls for this guy. And then in this rash moment, she decides to rip out her heart and give it to George, only to discover that he's run away with it. So without giving too much away, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
And so the film looks at kind of the value of human connection and how like we as humans can learn to love better and open ourselves up to the world around us.
How timely is that, right?
Yeah.
And then really quickly, want to mention that this actually was a stage production.
Yeah.
So how tricky was it to take that storyline and translate it into film?
Yeah, well, we spent a lot of time. So myself, Julia, Madeline, our producer, and Anna McGuire, who plays the lead. Internally, between the four of us, we worked really hard to kind of look at what worked on stage and how we can bring that now into the film. And the stage and the film, they're two very different mediums. So we had to also kind of pivot in that sense and think about, okay, well, how can we tell this story visually and with not as much dialogue, because the characters can't say how they're feeling all the time in a film. We have to see it in their expressions and in their actions. So yeah, we spent a fair bit of time kind of doing that and also opening it up because the stage play has 3 characters, and now the film is like, it's a world. So like what that world looks like and what these characters are like. So yeah, we spent a fair bit of time kind of fleshing that out, which was fun. But yeah, it had its challenges for sure.
Amazing. Well, congratulations on this honor.
you.
Have fun tonight. There are still tickets available for the opening night film. And if you want more information about the festival itself and the summit, all you have to do is go to reelworld.ca. And of course, the film is going to have its theatrical release next year in cinemas. For any information, withlove.and a major organ on social media platforms. Thank you,
Awesome.
Kim.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Good morning. We are live here at the Marriott Courtyard in downtown Toronto, where the 23rd Reelworld Film Festival and Summit is about to get underway. It is busy because this is day one of this festival, which runs right through till November 7th. I'm joined by two filmmakers who actually have their films being showcased at this year's festival. I have Alex Eskandarka and Paul Ayoshi. Good morning. Congratulations, both of you. First of all, let's go with your film, Alex, your documentary. Tell me a little bit more about your documentary, Coaching While Black.
Yeah, it's a basketball sports documentary about a blackballed basketball coach who was bringing talent from Toronto out to the prairies and recruiting controversy and some racism, seeing his exit. And we try to shed light on that film, on those stories through this film. So, yeah.
And this is a documentary, true story. The success that this coach had brought in the talent from Toronto, and really they were winning games, but then of course the controversy came in. I personally wasn't surprised when I heard about this. What do you want people to take away from with this film?
I think, success comes with a microscope, it comes with scrutiny, and I think that's in any arena, not just in hoops. And so I think that's what makes this story so relatable, right?
Yeah. And how important is it to showcase and tell this story?
It's important for just culture, basketball culture, black culture in Canada. It's a very Canadian story, Canadian characters, and it's hoops, right?
Yeah. All right, and Paul, the title of your film made me laugh. Tell people a little bit more about it.
Yes, it's called One Act About Toilet Paper. It's about a couple that comes home one night and realizes that their toilet paper is placed on the wrong way. So they suspect their friends came over to their house while they were gone to use their washroom, and they invite them over to confront them about it. Yes, that's the movie. Yeah.
I know. I've got to say, I'm a little neurotic. I like my toilet paper over. It's a real conversation piece.
Yes, a lot of people like it over. However, I did a very small survey. I don't know if it's very accurate, but it was almost 50-50. People really liked having it on one way and the other way, and some people didn't care.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know, I feel like the people that you talk to most about it, who care about it more, like it where it's going over.
I know, it seems so silly, but people don't realize it is a polarizing topic in terms of over under, and I love the fact that you turned it into a film.
Oh, yes. So the idea came about because one of the actors in the movie, Alex, we were at her place, and she told me a story about she came home one day and thought someone snuck into her house to use her washroom because the toilet paper was placed on the wrong way. And I forgot about that story, and then just a year later wrote about it and turned it into a movie, and then and cast her in the movie, and she was stunned that she forgot she told me, so she was very surprised that she was playing the character that was basically her the entire time.
Well, I love it. Congratulations. Both films are being screened on Sunday. There's still tickets available. Congratulations, and I wish you guys all the best.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you. If you want more information, reelworld.ca. As you can see, it's busy this morning. People are coming in now for the festival and the summit. We'll have more coming up.
Reelworld Film Festival is back, celebrating over 20 years of changing the face of media. So for more on this, we're joined by CP24's Jian Lee. And Ji, it's pretty remarkable to see, how many years this has been in existence and how much it's contributed to the film industry.
Oh, for sure. It's actually the longest running film festival here in Canada, 23 years. And when you think about what it's been like over the last 23 years, the change, the progress, it's pretty incredible to see. And of course, the festival recognizes various people who've contributed to the industry. Joining me now is Anita Lee. She is winning the Visionary Award from Reelworld Film Festival. And you might recognize Anita from TIFF as the Chief Programming Officer. Good morning.
morning.
Good morning.
I can't believe this is our first time actually doing a chat like this. It's such an honor to meet you.
No, it's wonderful to meet you, and it is amazing that we haven't had a real chat, because I feel like we've both been in this space for quite a while.
For sure. Congratulations on being a recipient of the Visionary Award. That must be a real honor.
It's a real thrill for me, and as you said, Reelworld is a legacy organization. It has really been in the Canadian industry for so long, and really pivotal in doing work around diversity and inclusion. So, you know, I feel like it's a real honor to be recognized by an organization that I respect and that has really been in the trenches for a very long time.
Yeah, and you're the Chief Programming Officer for TIFF. There's a real push for inclusion and diversity. I felt it this year at this year's festival. I was on the red carpet for Concrete Utopia. So what is your vision then over the next little while for not only TIFF, but also your contributions to the film industry?
Yes, you know, I think, you know, all cultural organizations, especially here in Canada, we really understand the significance of diversity and inclusion. You know, I think we've moved significantly away from a place where we thought that this was something that was good for us to do from a social inclusion perspective, and of course that's the case, but also really understanding that this is where our audiences are. You know, this is where some of the most exciting films are coming from, and that, you know, it only makes our cultural organizations so much stronger. And I think at TIFF, being an international film festival, you know, every year I think we're going to see more and more international films from really strong film industries. I think it reflects where the international industry is going, and it also really reflects what Canadian audiences are asking for.
Yeah, and then also when we see the film industry here in Canada, and we're seeing more and more people interested, like for example this festival, we're getting a lot of people attending. That must make you feel great to know that we are growing and we are being recognized around the world for the talent.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. You know, I think there is such potential for Canadian talent here in Canada, and you know, it is such an exciting space, like Reelworld, because it brings together, you know, filmmakers that represent so many diasporas. You know, and I think that talent is really untapped, and you are seeing such great filmmakers and stories coming out from diverse communities here in Canada, in Toronto, and so I'm very excited for that as someone in programming at TIFF.
Amazing. Congratulations again, Anita Lee, Visionary Award recipient here at Reelworld. I should mention our very own eTalks, Tracy Melcher, being the recipient for the Excellence Award. I'll be doing a fireside chat with her later today. If you want more information, all you have to do is go to reelworld.ca regarding the festival and the summit.
Joining us live this morning with more on the big show is that Ji Young Lee, or what do we got here?
Oh, a present.
She's the gift that keeps on giving.
I love your reveal, G.
Thanks so much. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Jen. Yes, I'm a little present under the Christmas tree. We are at Santa's secret workshop here as they get the floats and everything ready for this year's original Santa Claus Parade. Hard to believe it's in its 119th year. Joining me now is CEO Clayton Charters. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I know, right? Isn't this pretty? I love this.
You look fantastic.
So let's talk about this year's parade. First of all, there's a slight change in the parade route.
There is, yeah. We still start at Christie's Pits, but we're going to head east along Bloor. We're going to turn at Spadina down to Harvard, and then from Harvard over to Queen's Park, pick up our old route, head south down University.
Yeah, and that's just to avoid a construction zone on Bloor Street, right?
Correct.
Okay,
right.
So keep that in mind. That's a slight change to this year's parade. And then, of course, everyone wants to know what kind of floats we're going to see this year.
Yeah, well, we've got some fantastic new ones. Right behind us is our brand new Mother Goose float. Mother Goose has been in the parade since 1918 and has uninterrupted. So this year we're representing our iconic Canada Goose. Will be the Mother Goose float this year.
Oh, I love it. And then what do we have here?
We have, I'm going to let a special guest talk about this a bit later, but
Okay.
it is a brand new float that we're super excited about.
Nice. All right, we'll talk about that one in the next little while. And then, of course, you've got Charlie Brown and Snoopy.
That's right, on the Canada's Wonderland Winter Wonderland float in
Yes.
support of Winterfest.
Beautiful. And then we swing around this way, and we have a winter setting here.
We work right down to the last minute getting all of our floats ready. So we've got some work still happening.
Yeah.
This is a float that everyone will get to see very, very soon, as well as some others that are really close to being completed.
Yeah.
Over here, we've got our Canadian Tire float with our red Christmas truck and a Christmas tree farm. We've got our superheroes, our frontline workers this year,
Yes.
supported and sponsored by IMAX and Cineplex.
Love it. There is over 2,000 volunteers, 14,000 hours of volunteers hours being put into this parade. And it takes place on Sunday, November 26th. Any tips for anybody watching at home?
Make sure you visit our website, theSantaClausParade.com.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of FAQs and facts and figures on what to expect with the parade day. Bundle up, come ready to celebrate with family, friends. The parade's all about hope and everyone's welcome. We're excited to see you.
Oh, and we have some special guests a little later this morning. I wonder who it could be. Clayton, thanks so much. You're a real trooper to be able to do an interview with me dressed like this.
Oh, it brings a smile on my face.
I feel it. The holiday season's just around the corner. So again, the original Santa Claus Parade takes place on Sunday, November 26th. So I'm told this is a rainbow girl.
Oh.
Isn't that cute?
Very cute. Chic.
And this costume was retired at one point, but they've brought it back. This was made in the 80s, which is the era that I grew up in, so I feel like this was meant to be. How cool is this? And yes, we are here at Santa's secret workshop. His helpers are busy getting these floats ready, and I'm joined by two of those helpers right now. This is Charlene and Dave. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, I love the glasses, first of all. You're ready. So tell me a little bit more of your involvement here with the Santa Claus Parade.
Well, I'm a painter decorator,
Yes.
and my husband is a sculptor.
Yeah, I sculpt, do the carpentry, and from a picture.
Yeah.
Actually, if you want to see over here.
Sure. Tell me a little bit more about this float.
So this is a Canadian Tire ornament.
Yes.
And this is what they wanted to conceive, but larger than life.
Yeah.
So from this, you do drawings and you blow it up, and then behind me is what you get.
So how long did it take to make something like this?
It's probably almost getting close to like 2.5 months.
Wow.
So it goes right from zero, from a drawing, and then you get this.
And then you come in, you work on the painting and decorating the float as well.
Yes, yeah. So we worked together, and he showed me that, and we just picked out the colors, and we had to put it on with the red and the clear coats, and then there's trees sculpted, so it's a collaboration between various artists.
And then Dave, I know you've been working here on and off since you were 15 years old. You're now a full-time float builder, but tell me about how you two met.
Well, by chance, back in 2003, at that time we were both here on a contract.
Yes.
So in late September, Charlene came on, and it's like, wow, she's a really cool girl, and she's creative and funny, and I thought, well, it'd be nice for us to get together, and since 2009, we've been married, so it was meant to be.
It was meant to be. You should have had your wedding right here at Santa's workshop.
Maybe we'll do a wedding in the future.
Yeah, and Santa could have been the officiant, right?
Yeah, that'd be
Oh
awesome.
my gosh, I love this story. So you met here, you're now married, and you work together. How fantastic.
It's awesome. Yeah. Because the thing was, I wasn't even going to come here.
Yeah.
I turned around when I came here like 20 years ago. I felt like this is so far to go. So my message to anyone, if you feel like you're out of your comfort zone, just go for it anyway, because if I would have turned back, I would have never came here, and I never would have met him.
Oh, that's a great message. Well, it was so nice meeting you, and congratulations.
Thank you. Nice meeting you too.
I can't wait for your anniversary party here at Santa's workshop.
That's good.
I wish I would have told you. You're invited.
Oh, I'm invited. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you
you.
both. Thank you. And don't forget, the original Santa Claus Parade takes place on Sunday, November 26th. There's a slight change in the route, so just keep in mind when you hit Spadina, you're gonna actually go down Spadina and across Harvard back to University. So something to keep in mind. For more information, you can go to thesantaclausparade.com. But Santa's gonna be here, Mrs. Claus is gonna be here. You don't want to miss it. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Hey, good morning. We are live here at Santa's Secret Workshop, and I have on this beautiful outfit. So they call this an ice princess. This fabric you can't get anymore. This was made in the 70s. How beautiful is this? And this is just one of the many costumes that you will see at the original Santa Claus Parade taking place on Sunday, November 26th. And guess who is joining me this morning? A very special guest, Mrs. Claus. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Hi, G. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's such an honor to meet you. I had to comment on how beautiful you look today. I love the modern day look.
Yes, thank you so much. The elves said, you know, it's about time. Let's give it a big spruce up, and I just love what the elves have done with it.
I know. I love that Mrs. Claus is wearing combat boots, which is right on point right now.
I love my combat boots. I do.
Let's talk about the brand new float for Mrs. Claus. It's right here. Tell me a little bit more about this.
Well, this float, again, really demonstrates all the work that the elves are doing in the back and helps us use a tremendous amount of technology. Look at that. We have the list of all the children that are getting gifts. I know exactly how Santa's doing. I've got a map of the world, so we know where Santa is. And more importantly, how are the elves doing?
Yeah.
The elf pressure is so important. It tells me, hey, when do the elves need a break? When is it time for some hot chocolate, you know? So I'm very excited.
And I love the fact that you have the countdown on the back.
Yes.
That is literally 28 days to Christmas from the day of the parade, which is on Sunday, November 26th.
Exactly. The elves thought of everything. It's amazing.
And where are you going to be sitting? Right here in the main chair?
Yes, I have the chair right here, and the elves have put in a bit of a massage feature to it, and it's very futuristic, and I just love it.
I love that you are involved. And how's it going so far? I guess it's been busy. Santa's busy.
Yeah, Santa's very busy. He's working hard. He's trying to stay fit as well, so he's doing a bit of exercising every day, if you can believe it.
No, I believe it. It's important, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then, of course, this is the 119th year for the original Santa Claus Parade.
Yes.
It's really become a family tradition.
It has. And you know, when I come to Toronto along the parade route, I see people that are there year over year, and they say, hi, Mrs. Claus, and it just warms my heart. So happy.
It has been a joy meeting you, and I can't wait to see you on your brand new float. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I promise I was a good girl this year.
Yeah, I think I see your name.
Yay! Right there with Zion and Samantha and Ty and Peter and Khalil.
Yes.
Thank you, Mrs. Claus. And again, you don't want to forget, the parade takes place on Sunday, November 26th. For more information, all you have to do is go to the SantaClausParade.com. There is a slight change to the parade route, so keep that in mind. This is a Mission Control elf costume. This is actually brand new for this year's parade, and this will be a costume that one of the elves will be wearing on Mrs. Claus's brand new float, which we just saw in the last half hour. And I love sort of the MC Hammer hat. Makes me want to do the MC Hammer dance. All right, so we spoke to Mrs. Claus last half hour. Guess who's joining me now? It's Santa! How are you?
Oh, gee, so nice to see you. Have you been okay this year?
I've been great. I hope I've been a really good girl.
Oh, you have.
Yes,
You
because my
have.
list of gifts is pretty long this year.
Oh, yes, but we have hired new elves just to carry your gifts.
Now, you also have a brand new float this year. We can't show it to you, but tell me a little bit more of what's going to be happening.
Let me just say the float is something that everyone is going to want to see. It is special. I can only say that because I'm sworn to secrecy. All the reindeer are there, and you will see all kinds of things that you never saw happen last year.
Now, I'm told that there's going to be a little bit of sign language being done as well by some of the elves and yourself.
Yes, we have students around the float who will be signing for the entire parade. And I will be signing a little bit as we go down, just so that we can reach as many children and families as we possibly can.
Absolutely, it's about inclusivity, and I know how to do G in sign language, so it's like this. Yes.
Good. I can do heart.
Oh yes, the heart.
There he is.
There we go.
There we
because Santa loves everybody.
Absolutely, everybody.
Can you believe it's the 119th year for the parade?
I can because I've been attending every year.
I know.
I can't believe it.
And you don't get tired, right? Every every year is special and magical.
It's wonderful working with all the people, all the elves here who put this parade together. Everyone who works so hard, and it's a family, just like the family in the North Pole.
It really is, and it's a family tradition to come to the parade.
Absolutely. People have been coming to the parade for 50 or 60 years. So we hope that people will make this a tradition for them this year, even if it's the first time, the beginning of something special.
Can't wait. Everybody, you don't want to miss Santa, so you want to catch him on Sunday, November 26th. There is a slight change to the parade route, so please go to the SantaClausParade.com for all the information. And there's lots going on. They need volunteers if you want to walk the parade as well. The Holly Jolly Fun Run also taking place. Santa, thank you so much.
Thank you. Be kind.
Thank you. We're here at Square One, and as you can see, they're getting ready to celebrate Diwali. It's a festival of lights, as you mentioned. It takes place next Sunday, but this Diwali market here at Square One starts today and runs through till Sunday. And we're talking about demonstrations. You can sample some food, and there'll be presentations as well, dancing, all that kind of stuff. Joining me now is Anjali. She is with Culture Co. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Yes,
Happy Diwali.
yeah. Explain to me a little bit more about Diwali and the celebrations.
Yeah, 100%. So Diwali is the celebration of lights. It's conquering good over evil. So we celebrate traditionally with fireworks, divas, lights, sweets, of course, and food is a big part of Indian culture as well. So that is a major component. We have sweets like gulab jamun, jalebi, popular street food items as well.
All right.
Chaat.
So explain to me what some of these food items are.
Yeah, for sure. So one of the main items is chaat papri. So we've got Gurpreet here. He's added potatoes, onions, chickpeas on top of fried flour chips, along with some skimmed yogurt, and then he's done some tamarind sauce, some green chutney, which is based off mint and chili. So it's an explosion of flavors, honestly. He's topping it up with some chickpeas, some beetroot, onions, and very, very fine fried little chips known as save. So this is a really, really popular item, whether it's for lunch or a late night bite like we were talking about earlier.
And then what else do we have here?
Yeah, so we've got bhel puri as well. This is fried flour chips with tomatoes, onions, tamarind sauce, and then we've also got Gurpreet making one of the most popular Indian street food items, also known as pani puri. That's one thing we're really famous for in the GTA. So what he's doing, he's taking a fried flour chip, puncturing a hole in it, and he's gonna stuff it with potatoes, onions, chickpeas, and he's gonna pour in some tamarind water. So he's gonna put in some masala pani, and he's gonna top it up with some tamarind sauce. And when you eat it, it's spicy, tangy, a bunch of different flavors all at once. So definitely an explosion of flavors.
Oh my goodness! What? Okay, I'll sample one. Which one do you recommend?
I would recommend the golgappe.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And do you just throw it in your mouth?
So the goal is, the goal is to one bite.
Come on.
Yeah,
really?
Just one bite.
That's a lot to do on TV. Okay, so
I believe you.
So if people want more information about Culture Co, where can they go?
They can check us out on Instagram, Culture Co. You can come by at Square One. We're here this weekend. Be sure to drop by. We've got lots of exciting vendors. We've got lots of good food, lots of snacks, and goodies to take home as well.
Oh, I love it. A celebration of lights, and again, good over evil. We could use that every day. Oh, it's beautiful, and it starts today, wraps up on Sunday. You can sample food. You can also learn how to tie a sari. I didn't realize there were so many different ways to do that. So I'm going to bring in Natasha, who is a sari architect.
Yes.
I love that title.
Thank you.
So how did you get involved in something like this?
Again, like dress up is really a part of our culture.
Yeah.
And it's just something I enjoyed so much as a kid. And typically saris are worn by older women, and I was underage, so I was like in the closet. And then when I became of age, I was like, I want to embrace this even more. And like with social media, it really embraced me.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm here to play all day.
Yes, and so there isn't a hard and fast rule. There's different ways to do it.
Absolutely. Like so many communities have different ways of expressing themselves, and we see that like just in Toronto, the diversity, right? And star culture is no different. there's no right way or wrong way.
Okay.
It really goes down to how you feel, and it's about embracing your body, like whatever that looks like to you.
Embrace your body.
Yes.
There you go. Okay, you're going to tie a sari on me.
Absolutely.
What are we going to do? There's going to be pleating involved. So walk me through it.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to tuck this on your hip.
Sure.
So essentially, back then, they never used a petticoat or a blouse.
Right.
So you can essentially drape a sari without undergarments, and we're pretty much doing that. She's wearing leggings, which is not a real support, but you know, it works. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna measure the pallu, which is the end. This has all the handwork. This is pretty much like the artistry part.
Right.
So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna take this,
Yes.
wrap it around you, and then we drop it over your shoulder like that. Just to see your length. I like a short pallu because I want all the drama to be on the hips, right? We want all the attention. So what we're gonna do,
and I must say, this color is stunning.
So we're gonna do now, just gonna unwrap this.
And so for Diwali, do people get really dressed up? Because it's a celebration,
Yeah,
right?
it's like a great time to connect with family, dress up. Like some people, they never get to wear their cultural clothes.
Yes.
So this is like the perfect time for people to like really engage with their culture and like just like see family, just like how Christmas is that culture for all
Yes,
Canadians.
yes, yeah.
I feel like Diwali is like that for a lot of brown people.
Right. So I see that you're doing a lot of pleating
Yes. This kind of creates like that beautiful fan in the front.
Yes. And you tuck it in.
Yes, just like that.
Okay. Oops.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. I'll make sure my microphone's doing okay.
Okay. We're gonna just take out one pleat.
Yes.
And then we're just gonna tie it like this.
Yes.
Or we make this a little slinky so it kind of complements her sweater vibe because you can wear a sari in the winter. It's just a matter of like figuring it out.
Okay. And so as you put that on, we'll show everybody how it looks at the very end, and I'll put my little poppy on.
1 second.
And again, Diwali takes place on Sunday, November 12th, but you definitely want to check out the market here at Square One, starting today right through till Sunday, and that's it.
Yes, you're ready. You're ready to take on the day.
I'm ready to celebrate.
Yes.
We'll just do a little shimmy of the hips, and we'll throw it a break. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Natasha.
of
If anybody
course.
wants information, where can they
Absolutely.
go?
Find me on Instagram, Natasha Dawson, and you can contact me as email as well.
There you go.
Get your drink
Happy
on.
Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Good morning. We are live here at Square One. I'm feeling the music and the dance moves from Bill and Lisa. Thank you so much. We are here to celebrate Diwali. Diwali obviously is next week on Sunday, November 12th, but what's really cool is they're doing a very special market here at Square One starting today right through till Sunday. Joining me now is Anita with Culture Market Co. And you look beautiful.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
And
I'm so excited.
I love
to
this
have
modern
you
take on the
here.
lehenga, and we see the
Thank
models
you so
as well.
much. Yeah,
as well.
it's a beautiful modern take.
Yes.
And just like we're doing a modern take on clothing, we've decided to do a modern take on gifting as well.
Yeah, and that's important, right?
Very important.
Yeah.
Just like any major holiday, gifting is a big, big part of that. And so we've, we're offering some really interesting takes on some traditional gifts. Lovely, lovely, lovely hostess gift.
Yes.
And it is all the colors of Diwali, has all the things. So we've got some diyas, we've got your fruits, we've got some nuts and some caramel popcorn, and it just makes a wonderful hostess gift.
I love the presentation.
Oh,
and
thank
then
you.
I love the custom cookies.
Thank you. Yes, these are our custom diya cookies, and a diya is a symbol, as we all know, of Diwali, and you can definitely pick some up. They come in many beautiful colors. We have some beautiful coasters, and of course, we can't forget the kids. And so we've got some cotton candy that is Happy Diwali. I don't know what child wouldn't want that on Diwali, but this is something I'm really excited about. So this is a cute little concept we've come out with, a modern twist again. You can pick any 3 of these little cubes, and you can pack it into a little box, and it makes for a perfect Diwali gift with all your favorite things, whether it's nuts or candy or tea.
Yeah.
There's something for everybody.
Wow, and I love the presentation. Once you take these 3, it goes into a gift like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
So.
And then, of course, let's come over to this booth here. The models can follow along. We've also got some beautiful items for kids here as well.
Perfect. Yeah, well, definitely Diwali is exciting children, we have a lot of things here for kids. We've got some beautiful Diwali stickers, we've got gift bags, and of course we've got this crafting paper as well to get the kids, you know, in the spirit and get them ready for Diwali. Diyas. We cannot celebrate Diwali without diyas, and so diyas is a big part of Diwali, and as you can see here, we have a lovely display of so many different kinds, whether it's resin, whether it's, you know, giftable, jeweled, or even these traditional clay diyas. And one of the things that I'm really excited about is that, you know, when you visit the Diwali market here and you pick and choose to purchase something from the gift shop, a portion of our proceeds will be donated to Achieve, which is a non-profit organization helping newcomers get the resources that they need.
And that's really important, I know, because a portion goes to a worthy cause, right?
Of course.
Yes. I feel a little underdressed, ladies. You all look beautiful. I love the modern takes on these lehengas.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for joining us, Anita.
Amazing. Thank you.
If people want more information about your company, where can they go?
They can check us out on Instagram at Culture Market Co. or on our website, www.culturemarket.ca.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, lady. Now the party is starting. Okay, I can't think of a better way to celebrate Diwali, not only with food, gathering with family and friends, but of course, dancing, right? You know I love to dance. And how beautiful is this? So I'm gonna bring in Ramla, who's has a dance company. Ramla, come up this way. Come up this way. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So tell me a little bit more about your dance company.
So this is called Rocks by Ramla. Yes. I founded this dance company actually during COVID. Been super passionate about dance, and I just wanted a way to bring people together, celebrate different cultures, and, you know, just focus on diversity and celebrate.
I know, there is something about dance that just puts a smile on my face, right? As soon as you were performing, I just like, yes, I want to join in.
You want to join in?
Yeah, and of course Diwali is next week.
Yeah.
It's a huge celebration.
Definitely, yeah. The Festival of Lights, I mean, you know, everybody loves it. Again, just a way for everybody to come together and enjoy the market, enjoy the food, the shopping, the fashion, and you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. All right, I'm dying. You've got to show me a few dance moves here. So we're gonna come in the middle here.
Let's go.
And walk me through a few of the dance moves.
All right, so we're gonna bring our hand in.
Yes.
And then take it out. You're gonna follow that with your leg. 1 and 2. Once more. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now the other one, we're gonna take our hand to the side, hand to the side. Okay, and you're gonna follow with your legs and sway your hips. Okay. Okay, once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And faster, and go.
Faster? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and then we can go up. Other side, and hop. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Love it! Thank you so much. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Iz.
You must love to dance.
I love to dance.
Is there anyone you want to say Happy Diwali to at home?
Happy Diwali to everyone, and thank you so much for my family for helping me do this.
Hi, what's your name?
Ruchi. Hi.
Okay, and do you want to say Happy Diwali to anybody else?
Yeah, Happy Diwali to everyone celebrating.
Oh, thank you so much. You must love to dance, right?
We do. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining us. Come back in, Ramla. I'll let you all take over. And again, if you want to check out the Diwali market here at Square One, starts today, runs through till Sunday, and then of course Diwali is next week on November 12th. Happy Diwali, everyone.